I have news for you. God will draw you out of that problem. God is telling you that through the troubles, He would hold your hand. He has said that He will never leave you nor forsake you, so that you can boldly say that your help comes from God. When you pass through the pits and problems, God will be there for you. When you pass through the waters, He will be with you. He said, "For I, the Lord your God, will hold your right hand, saying to you, 'Fear not, I will help you.'" Whatever difficulty you're going through, don't feel frustrated or depressed with your life. Remember all He has in store for you, and hold on to God who has kept you all this while, and as He has done it before, He will surely do it again. Remember, He doesn't change or fail. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Irrespective of the problems you're passing through in life, God will pull you out of it. God's power is sovereign over all things, and so He has the power to deliver you from the biggest problems of this world. Anything at all that you're passing through, anything that is troubling your heart, you can be sure that God will do it for you. God is a good Father, and like every good father, He gives good things to His children. He doesn't leave His children stuck somewhere where He can help them. No, He rises and does something to change the situation for them. God is that powerful one who does things that are even beyond our imagination. It's the same God that made and still makes a way in the wilderness. This same God parted the wild, wide Red Sea, so be sure that He will help you out of those problems. God will do it. Whether it is that you're experiencing, God will deliver you from it. Remember that when God makes a promise, He always fulfills it. Remember that no word of God goes back to Him empty or void. Isaiah 55 verse 11 says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." You must realize that God can do beyond your wildest imaginations. Let your focus be on God, for He can do more than you can ask, think, or imagine. This means that God is so ready and able to help you out of those pits and problems. His word has said that you should cast your cares upon Him, because He cares deeply for you. Whatever the challenge may be, even if it's your work, health, career, whatever it is at all, you must remember and be focused on the fact that God will surely do it. God will help you out, because it's not in His will or plan for you to suffer or go through problems for a long time. So continue to put your trust and hope in God, for He has the power to change all your situations. He has the power to do what you require Him to do for you, and even much more. God will do it. God is called the God of all grace. No matter the situation you're going through now, He is aware of it, and He is touched by your pain. And God is saying to you that after a little while you will come out, which means that the situation is just for a moment. It's not going to be forever. It is just for now. This should resound in your thoughts from now, that the terrible situations that are troubling you is just for a moment. It doesn't have lasting power, and there is one sure thing. You will come out from that situation more perfect, established, strengthened, and settled. This promise is not for everyone. It's for the one who goes through a terrible situation, and this is why you rejoice amid troubles. There is a profit and purpose in pain. Look at the blessings that are attached to the person that's going through a hard time. You might be going through a situation now, but there is dawn coming ahead of you. You must see yourself coming out better than who you used to be before. You might be the one trekking miles to get to your workplace, or maybe you're running a petty business and it seems as if nothing is working. There is a profit and purpose of that trouble. That is why amid them, God tells you to count it all joy. You might go for an interview and meet the employer, and he tells you that you've gotten the job, but just that you'll have to go for tests that might not align with what you're used to. You might have a hard time with a test, but you know in the end that you're employed, so that joy knowing you already have the job. That same joy is what you should carry now, because you know you'll come out of that situation better. God is a master transformer. You should put your hope in God and believe to see the goodness of God always in the land of the living. God is responsible for your life, and that means He has a guard over every aspect of your life. You can never go wrong. You are His rightness and correction on the earth. That trial and situation came to you because it's known that it has the answer in you, because there's a trial where there is always a testimony. Sometimes you might feel depressed and lonely, not knowing who to talk to about these difficult times. But like a mother to a child, that is how God has you in His hands. Keep your eyes focused on Him and not the largeness of the situation. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 13 says, "There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it." There is no trouble or difficult situation that comes to you that is above you. God knows about this already, and that's why He allows that situation to come to you. You should have the courage to keep going even when things don't seem to work as you plan. God's faithfulness can be trusted. He tells you again, "Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and water, but Thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place." This is the assurance that you are not just alone going through the night season. God is with you. You might have been overthrown by men and you went through the hardest times, but you'll be brought into a wealthy place. Are you not seeing your beautiful life? There is a crown of life and victory on you. You might not see it yet, but God has destined you for greatness. You can be encouraged by the story of Job. Maybe you are in the same shoe now, beaten. Everything in your life has been lost. Your children might have gone astray and been sold out on the street. But you will come out of these situations better. As difficult as your situation may be, don't let them define or become your identity. You are not your adversities, your job status or bank statement, or a messy divorce, or anything that has ever happened to you. Anything. Who you are is far beyond any external measure, situation, or experience. Nothing should take your peace, like really nothing is worth your peace of mind. God keeps repeating to you, "Let not your heart be troubled." You should be positive-minded. The situations that come to us are braver and bigger on the inside, and we become stronger when we go through trials. You are better than your struggle. They do not define you. Rest in the love of God for you. God's love for you is so strong, and this love gives a comforting assurance that you will come out of your situation better than ever.